Good evening, class. Welcome to Hillman Talk University. I am Professor Ms. Retha Room. I will be providing lectures for the introductory course to Navigating Systems of Power for the spring 2025 semester. Now, I'm not sure if you guys went over the syllabus yet, but I do want to remind you that you do have 2 required texts for this course. Make sure that you get it as soon as possible. The first text is going to be the book Green Eyes. The second text is going to be In the Lion's Den, Navigating Systems of Power, and this is going to be the bulk of our content. But before we actually get into the nitty-gritty of our lecture today, because we're just going to hop right in, I feel like it's important for me to differentiate micro level versus macro level. This is going to be essential for our course. So micro level is assessing our social interactions and dynamics from a personal, intimate level. So this is going to look like your immediate interactions with other people and also dynamics that you are experiencing personally. A great example of this would be a person dealing with microaggressions, for example. Now, when we assess things at a macro level, which is going to be the foundation for this course, we're assessing the culture and structure of an environment at large. Differentiating the two will explain why individuals hit glass ceilings no matter how hard they work and no matter how much effort they exert. But most importantly, how people who are highly accommodating still find themselves in compromising positions. Now for this course, I want to make sure that you all are able to engage and connect with the content. So I will provide you guys case studies each week of real life examples so we can facilitate some discussions and elicit you all's personal responses. This will endorse critical thinking skills and what Tabitha Brown will teach us in respects to her business and navigating unexpected events with partnerships is first and foremost understanding how systems work. Now, we're going to use Tabitha Brown's case, not necessarily getting into the details of her situation, but we're going to use it as a reference point to understand how to navigate professional partnerships when it appears that the rug has been pulled from under us. Now, to provide context as far as what is meant by pull the rug, I'm going to read from 2 different sections in this book. So if you already have it, go ahead and pull it out now. And first and foremost, we're going to read from the pull the rug technique section. And it states, to pull the rug out from someone is to upset their stability or to cause their plans to fail. To understand this idiom, just imagine what will happen if you were standing on a rug and it was suddenly snatched from under you. You would probably lose your balance or fall, which is what the envious individual wants to happen. They attack the target's sense of balance, leading to confusion and lack of preparation. We're also going to read from another section because that's assessing it at a micro level. Once the damage has already been done, it's something that's happening to us personally. Macro level, yet again, does anyone remember? The macro level is assessing the culture and structure of an environment at large. This can be better explained by reading the set you up to fail tactic. So assessing things at a macro level requires you thinking ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and read from the set you up to fail tactic to explain how this happens. It states this tactic is synonymous with love bombing within the narcissistic abuse cycle, where the envious person will flatter you, compliment you, and even position you in opportunities and environments that you perceive will help you succeed. However, the envious person will use this tactic of flattery and even elaborate gestures of giving to eventually overwhelm you. The purpose of overwhelming you is designed to make others and even yourself believe you are not equipped to handle the pressures of affluence and achievement due to your seemingly poor performance. However, the ability to perceive the odds were already stacked against the target is essential here. Now, to further explain how systems think ahead, I'm going to read from the top of the pyramid section of this book. And the top of the pyramid section explains how to understand the dynamics of power structures. And it states, systems of power are deliberately designed to cultivate a select group of leaders, while cycling through subordinates as temporary talent. In truth, most pivotal decisions are made behind the scenes, long before others witness the outcome. So class, what does the situation teach us? It's important to stay ready so that you do not have to get ready. All right, class, so that's all that I have today for our lecture. Your homework would be to watch 2 analyses on YouTube, and the handle is Miss Retha Room. I'll be sure to include it on the screen. And I want you to watch both analyses, titled Disrespect is Grounds for Departure, and secondly, the College to Cage Pipeline, so that you'll be prepared for next week's lecture. See you next week, class. Oh, and happy Black History Month.